Welcome back to Under Falling Skies. We're just playing the basic standard game. First thing we do, we're going to be rolling our dice and see what we get. See what we get for our dice. Alright, we got a 6, 2 in the white. We got a 5, a 3, and a 1. We need lots of research. If we can do a ton of research this round, we might be able to pull off a win. Alright, let's go down to our base and figure out where we're going to start placing dice. Alright, I think our first placement will be a gray 5. And we're going to put that right down here in our alien research. So any ship in column 5 coming down 5 spaces. Alright, living a bit dangerously, but that's the way it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right on the border of Roswell, but not quite. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have that on a 6. Alright, we got 4 more dice to place. Let's do it. Alright, it's all about the research for the win, I am hoping. We're going to put a 6 here, which will move everything in column 4 down 6 spaces. And that would be this one going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, another one on the doorstep. 3 more dice to place. We're probably going to have another turn. So we're going to put 2 here on the energy. Everything in column 1 coming down 2. And yes, we have to re-roll our dice as well. So 1, 2, it's going to scooch over here. And we have to re-roll those 2 gray dice. Alright, let's re-roll the 2 gray dice and hope we get some nice high numbers. Oh my god, we don't. We absolutely don't. Oh! Alright, got to figure out where to put them. Alright, well that was about the most horrific roll we could have gotten. Let's go ahead and we will put the 2 here. So we'll have at least 8 research. We got a 5 research and 8. That's going to be okay. Alright, everything column 3 coming down 2 spaces. And that's just going to be the one ship, 1, 2. Alrighty, 1 die to place. It's a 1. Alright, in our last die, which is a 1, we're just going to put in the anti-aircraft, so it just means everything in column 2 is not moving anywhere. Alright, it is time for us to start doing using our dice. So we're going to take the 2, and we're going to get ourselves 2 more energy, going 5 up to the maximum of 7. Next up, we're going to take the 5 of our research, costing us 1 energy. Let's go ahead and do 5 research. Ooh, that's okay. So 5 research takes us to there. We still have a 1, a 3, and an 11. Alright, back to the board. And yes, the anti-aircraft just does nothing. Alright, we have a total of 8 more research we can spend, costing us 2 energy, taking us down to 4 energy. Alright, so let's go do 8 research. And looking way up, so we can do 1 and then 3, leaving us 4, but we need an 11. Alright, that's where we sit. Now it's mothership turn. And the mothership descends. So it's going to descend 1, and it's going to knock our research back 1 on the tick on the board. So boom, it goes back here. So we're going to need a 3 and an 11. This next turn to win without Roswell being destroyed. And they deploy ships, but they don't have any. Alright, let's get rolling our dice and have, I think this should be our final turn, win or lose. At least I hope so. Alright, we want to see some nice, big, high numbers this time. And we end up getting some pretty good numbers, but we don't have a 6. And we don't have a 5, so we need an 11 in here to get that 11 research, or we're going to be in big trouble. Alright, let's figure out where we want to start placing dice. Alright, first up we're going to take the gray 4, and we are going to put it here. No, we're not. we're going to take the gray 5, and we're going to put it here first. So everything in column 4 moves down 5 spaces. And yeah, there's only 1 ship in column 4, and it only has to move 1 space to hit Roswell. We take another damage. Oh, we take 3 more damage, we lose the game. Alright, we have 4 more dice to place, and we've got to think about where we want to put them. All right, we desperately need a 6. So we are going to take the 4, though, and we're going to place it here in the energy column, or the energy creation. There are no ships at all in column 1, so we don't need to worry about moving them. But that means we get to re-roll our dice because we placed a white die, and we desperately, desperately, desperately want a 6. And we get one. All right. We get a 5, a 1, and a 6. Yes. Did we just win the game? I think we just may have. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 6 and we're going to put it here in our research. Yes, there's our 11. But everything in this column now, middle column, has to come down 6 spaces. All right, middle column down 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, hanging in there. 2 more dice to place. Oh, I can smell a win, I think. So we're going to take the white 5 and we're going to put it in this research space, which means we re-roll the 1 die, and that's going to be a 4. Everything in column 5 coming down 5 spaces. Bit problematic, but not the end of the world. This one's going to come right off the board, doing a damage to Roswell. 2 more hits, we lose the game, but we're still kicking. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the doorstep 5. We dodged that one. We have 1 4 left to place. Let's place it, and then we're going to be looking at our dice. Alright, we have to put the 4 in here somewhere. If we put it, wherever we put it, we're going to get a mothership movement. We can't avoid it. We don't really need it in research. So we'll put it in the anti-aircraft, which means all ships in column 2 are going to be coming down to 3 spaces. Well, that's a bit of a problem because this one goes 1, 2, 3. However, this one goes 1, 2, 3, landing on this symbol, which is the first time we've seen it, which means the mothership descends. Well, it descends to here, but nothing happens. Thank goodness. However, the next step is knocking our research back 1, but I think we might have just pulled it out of the fire. All right, let's go and start executing our dice. Alright, it's all about the research for the win. So we're going to go ahead and do this one, which is a 5 research, costing us an energy. 4 down to 3. Let's go do 5 research. Well, we can't do all of it, but we can do 3. So we are 1 tick away. If we could do 11 research, I think we're going to win the game, and I think we just pulled it off. So looking at our remaining dice, we are sitting here with 4 energy, so 3 up to 7. Anti-aircraft gun does nothing. 2 energy for 11! Yes, we spend 2 energy down to 5. We get our 11 research, and I think we just pulled it off. Well, 11 research is right here. Boom! We hit the 11 research mark. We've researched the ultimate anti-alien gun or something. I'm not sure about the details. And we win the game! Alright, we're going to zoom out and we're going to wrap up our playthrough of Under Falling Skies, the standard game. Alright, definitely not a cakewalk. We only had 2 more hits to Roswell here and we would lose the game. And we had, of course, some ships getting pretty darn close. And as you can see, you really do need to move your excavator at least past this space so you can get that last 11 research, at least on the standard game. So this was Under Falling Skies. I quite like it. It's a dice placement game, a little bit thinky. You got to watch what you're doing up on the board here for alien ships. I love that the mothership comes down every time. And you're trying to avoid these spaces because that makes the mothership move even quicker, and then you're trying to blow them up. It's very, I really, really like it. I like the idea that you re-roll on the white dice. I don't know, it's quite good. And like I said, there's an entire campaign in the box that comes with it, so cool. This was just the very beginning of the game. So if you open up the book, and it basically, your rule book, and it shows you what's in there and what to do. So basically on the back, so we just pulled out the starting components, everything you need for a standard game. So we did the standard game, and then underneath in the box you have, this is the campaign. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 big missions in the campaign. Kind of cool, kind of want to see how that works. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This was Under Falling Skies. It's a complete solo game. There's no co-op, there's nothing else. It's just a straight up solo. Very cool. Quite like it. We'll be definitely playing this again. Probably when we come back. We'll start on the campaign when we get back to this one. Really do like it. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time for another complete playthrough series. And one little correction thing here at the end of the episode. Yes, I forgot to re-roll some dice. I placed a 6 here, and I didn't re-roll anything. And I think we had, I think it would have been beneficial for us to re-roll anyway that very first turn, because I think we had like a 3, 2, and a 1 or something. So we might have even won on the first turn. But anyway, just wanted to make you aware of that. Yes, I did forget to re-roll once. Oh well. There you have it. So thanks so much. You'll see you next time for another complete playthrough series.